Hey everyone, it's Tonya.
Hey, it's Nicole. This is the Nicole and Tonya show.
It's time to roll the dice with Nicole and Tonya.
This episode is all about, you guessed it,
Board games! Board games.
board games.
Yes, so I love board games. We love board games. We have a lot of board games. I think we have about 187 board games. So yeah, a lot of games. Part of the reason why I love it, it's not just because you get friends together and enjoy an afternoon of gaming and junk food, but it's also because I'm really competitive and I like to win them all. But I'm going to particularly talk about two of my favorite games. So my first game that I love is my absolute favorite. I always suggest this whenever we get together, is the Battlestar Galactica game. It is based on the TV series, so it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone who knows me how much I love that show that I'm probably going to love this game. But when we first heard about it a couple of years ago, we weren't really sure. Sometimes when board games are adapted from TV shows, they often aren't that great. But we really shouldn't have been worried about this. This is a great game, particularly because of rules like this. A key element of Battlestar Galactica, the board game, is the paranoia and tension surrounding the hidden Cylon players. Because of this, secrecy is very important, and the following rules must be observed at all times. Number 1, blind accusations. Players may accuse each other of being a Cylon operative at any time. Although these blind accusations have no game rule effects, they can help or confuse the human players in their hunt to find the Cylons. Number 2, open accusations. Should a player gain the ability to look at another player's loyalty cards, he may choose to keep this information to himself, share it with the group, or even lie about it. There's more and more and more. But basically, the game quickly devolves into enjoying an evening with your friends to actually yelling at them and accusing them of being Cylons. Or in my case, giving the cut eye to my husband and asking why he used that particular turn of phrase if he wasn't actually a Cylon. But aside from the yelling, you also get a chance to work as a team. This game is a cooperative game, so you have to work together in order to win, whether you're playing as a human or whether you're playing as a revealed or hidden Cylon. The object is to survive as a human. Your object as a Cylon is to make sure humans don't survive. Pretty simple. But it gets very, very tense. But you do get to play as some of your favorite characters, such as Starbuck, my favorite. We have Boomer, the Chief, Rosalind, and Adama. There's also more, but I'm not going to go through all of them. Those are my favorites. What do you hear, Starbuck? Nothing but the rain, sir. So real. What's also great that once you've mastered the basic game and you've either survived as a human or destroyed humanity as a Cylon, is there are expansions to this game. There are 2, maybe 3, we've been debating expansions, that allow you to really sort of delve farther into the show's storyline. In fact, we've never even played the second expansion because it makes the game that much longer. They each build on each other. One day, we will actually be able to do it. Fingers crossed, because I would love to master that last part of it. The next game I want to talk about is Lords of Waterdeep, which is a D&D based game. The official objective is: the Lords of Waterdeep game is played in 8 rounds. The player with the most victory points at the end of the final round is the winner. Now, so it's pretty simple. It reminds me a lot like Settlers, where you're trying to get a certain amount of points, you're competing against different players, trying to take points away from them, stop them from your other points, all that fun stuff. So it's pretty simple. In fact, even my husband and I have adapted it to play with just the 2 of us if ever we want to play on a Saturday afternoon. Now, here's why I actually don't get to play very often. And that has to do with Jonathan Robbins. This is his favorite game. So much so that I believe he downloaded an app so he could just play all the time. So now we can never play again because he knows all of the ways to win and has taken all the fun out of it. So therefore, none of us want to actually play with him anymore. So really, hashtag, knock it off, Jonathan Robbins.
Player 2.
So Tonya talked about her favorite games, which are super amazing. I'm actually not home, so I had to raid the closet of the house I'm at to come up with some board games to talk about. And so this week we're talking about Monopoly and Clue. And for some reason all the games here are Simpsons themed. So what the heck? Let's just get into it. Alright, well the first up is Monopoly. And it's a treehouse of horror theme. Ooh. So, I'm not the biggest Monopoly person because the games always take like a million years to play. So, let's just see how this game is different from the regular Monopoly game. Well, aside from it being Simpsons themed, the board game looks like this. Oh, this is my favorite part. The money! I have these cute little pieces. Can you see it? Oh, there you go. There's this little guy. And this lovely lady. And then this crazy thing. Can you see that one? Okay. Yeah. And then there's these little cards. I don't know, this one says like wish yourself into winning the most unique pet contest. Trick or treat stop time with Miracle Watch. Loot your brains out. Awesome. Okay, cool. It's all about the money, money, money. Ooh. So as you can tell, I'm more interested in the paper money than I am the actual game, so maybe we should just switch over to Clue. It's time for Clue. I do really like this game because I've always wanted to be a detective or private investigator, so I feel like you kind of get to do that with this game. And this again is the Simpsons theme. Cool board. We have Lisa Simpson as Miss Scarlet, Simpson House, Burns Manor, Krusty Lou Studios, The Flying Dutchman, a necklace, Plutonium Rod, Bart Simpson's Professor Plum, Barney's Bolorama, Springfield Retirement Castle, The Android's Dragon, Krusty the Clown's Colonel Mustard, Extend a Glove, Quickie Mart, Nuclear Power Plant, Waylon Smithers is Mrs. White, Homer Simpson is Mr. Green, Marge Simpson is Mrs. Peacock, a saxophone, a slingshot, and a poison donut. Wow. I have to be honest with you though, I don't really have the patience to play this right now, so I think I'm just gonna play some Twister.
Tune in next week when the house will be full of fun. Shout out to Avalon Hill.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any favorite board games, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear. Follow along on Twitter at Nicole Tonya Show, SHO, on Facebook, The Nicole and Tonya Show. Make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. Remember, we are doing our 500 subscriber giveaway really soon, so subscribe if you haven't.
Alright, that's it for this week. We will see you next Monday. Adios. Arrivederci. Bonjour. That's actually hello. Bye.